DC here. Hi guys. Well, I'm Bush, but I've got to make a vlog today. It's 9/11. Now, up to a few years past, 9/11 for me was just another September birthday. Yeah, another September one. It was my sister-in-law's. But no, 2001. Where were you in 9/11? Well, I can say exactly where I was. I was at a conference in Florence, in Italy, with people from my company and a whole lot of people from all over the world, but a lot of people from the United States. And the conference all of a sudden went on hold, and we started seeing those horrible pictures. Now, what did we see? You remember these, don't you? Twin Towers. This was on a calendar I had from 2001 in December. When I got to that page, I looked at it and I said, never again. Never again, meaning that the world's changed. The world's changed for me, it changed for you, and it changed for everybody. And it doesn't matter one bit which side of the gulf, if I can call it that way, which side you are. It's changed. Now, I want to call this vlog God, Mom, Country, and Apple Pie. I don't know if you can see behind me, because I can't quite see what I'm filming exactly. I've got 5 of these cases of apples. Pick my apples today, which means it's going to be cider time and apple juice time for long. And while I was picking these apples, I was thinking of core values. Core values that were destroyed, that were challenged. And it made me very sad. It made me very sad because I thought, now, what is coming out of here? It's extremism, fanaticism, that is destroying things that are of our part of the world, but of other parts of the world as well. Extremist people. Yeah, you know, what was getting to me is that you heard about the movement to burn the Quran. Well, I have 2 books here. One's the Bible, one's the Quran. Now, I would have no intention of burning either of them, because it doesn't matter if, for me, the Quran is not an inspired book. It doesn't matter, but for some people it is. I've had friends who've been Muslims. I've had friends, of course, Christian. I've had friends who've been Hindus, Buddhists, atheists, Wiccans, you name it. The question is not what is their religious affiliation, it's what's behind the person, what are their core values. You see, that's the whole thing that I was talking about. Bug just came on me. That's the whole thing that I was talking about the other day about difference, but what I consider difference between respect and tolerance. I can be extremely intolerant for actions which I find go against, I would say, the respect of human beings, the respect of mankind. There I can be extremely intolerant. For me, tolerance is a very, very big difference to respect. But why would we want to burn the Quran? Why would we want to burn the Bible? Or a flag, for that matter? You know, the whole thing behind there is that it's a lack of respect towards the others. Now, I can be, actually in this aspect, I will be very intolerant. I'll be very intolerant because you are saying to somebody else you are worthless. Now, don't get me wrong, there's this big difference about saying who's going for a non-violent state. If you're attacked, you have to defend yourself. There are also, I mean, the whole notion of just war, which I won't get into because it's way too long for this vlog, and since I can't see the time, I'm certain I'm going to be going over. But the whole idea is just war, or defending yourself is one thing. Free violence is something else. Attacking someone's core values is something else. Now, I know that some of you would say it goes to the same aspect of freedom of speech, freedom of belief, and being able to defend oneself and doing what you want on your own ground. Yeah, there is something there, but your own liberties, your own freedom of speech and so on. I mean, this is the whole idea of being, you know, the master of your own home, in your own castle. You want to burn a Bible? You want to burn a Quran? Okay, but do it in your backyard. It's your business. I don't want to know about it. I don't want to be part of an offending group. Difficult times. Who was not revolted when this happened? You cannot not be revolted. You know, when there was the World Cup not too long ago, they were making placemats, and on these doormats, and they were like flags. And Turkey, which is, I would say, what is it, probably 99%, 98% Muslim, they forced a company here in Switzerland to take that doormat off the market, because the idea was, you do not rub your feet on our flag. And, you know, people were talking about that, and they were saying, oh, come on, it's only a doormat. But I get to thinking, and I thought, yeah, you know, there is something there. They're showing a lot of respect for the country. And maybe that's the whole thing, for their country and for their people, for the core values. We've got to think about that for ourselves. We have our own core values. We have to defend them, that is true. And we don't have to lie down like little dogs. That is true as well. But we don't have to be dogs. And that is what, for me, is the main thing. And sorry for the dogs. Dogs are sometimes better than humans. I know you know what I mean. We don't have to be lower than, I would say, animals. Maybe I should put it that way. Okay, I've been going on long enough. Think about those core values. God, mom, country, apple pie. Are they your core values? A lot of them are mine. And would I burn this book? No. But I have to say, I revere this one. Yeah. EC is going to be signing off. I hope I've not offended you. I'm not trying to offend people, but I am trying to say what I think. And I think that we have to respect each other. We don't have to tolerate everything that goes on in this world, but we do have to respect each other. This is going to be DC. Signing off. If I can find this, I'll say take care. Yeah. Signing off.